Hello friends, today we will discuss some of the important IELTS Writing Task 2 tips. Here are the 10 important tips for the IELTS Writing Task 2. The tip number 1. The score of the IELTS Task 2 is having more weightage than the Task 1. For the Writing Task 2 is 2/3 of your total writing score. So it is very important that you spend a full 40 minutes on the task 2. For the task 1, 20 minutes are enough. IELTS Writing Task 2, try to spend 40 minutes complete because it is having a more weightage. The very important tip number 2 for the IELTS Writing Task 2, that you need to write at least 250 words and maximum 280 words. I don't suggest you more than 280 because more word means more mistakes. The next tip, tip number 3. The first very important thing is planning. So I suggest you spend at least first 4 to 5 minutes to plan your ideas before start writing. The tip number 4, you need to make sure your ideas are organized into the separate paragraphs. Paragraph writings are very important in the task 2. So plan your answer first and then start writing the answer into the paragraphs. The tip number 5. You will lose marks if you copy words from the question rubrics. So don't try to copy the rubrics. Always try to paraphrase the question, means using your own ideas. Use some synonyms or the vocabulary words to paraphrase. The tip number 6. IELTS is an international test, so writing an essay must be in a formal situation. So your language must be formal. Tip number 7. As I told you that this is a formal, so please don't put your answers in a bullet points. Always use paragraphs. Tip number 8. You will lose marks if you use abbreviations or the language that is too casual. Always be formal. And don't use abbreviations like e.g. for the example or some other abbreviations. Don't, can't, try to avoid. Tip number 9. Practice writing quickly and neatly. Make sure your handwriting must be legible. The tip number 10. The examiner will assess your answer on the 4 important parameters: GRA, grammatical range and accuracy; lexical resources, vocabulary; cohesion, coherence, the flow in which your essay is; task response, means what the topic is about. So make sure about all these 4 parameters. These are important to achieve good band score in IELTS Writing Task 2. Thank you for watching video. For the more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel Western Overseas. Follow us on Instagram or like us on the Facebook. Thank you.